From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Good Monday morning. Hope everyone out there had a fantastic holiday weekend. We will have some small shower chances in the forecast for today and tomorrow. Could maybe see a little bit of snow mixing in for the valleys. Accumulations are not going to be significant at all, though. And also tracking some areas of freezing fog for this morning. That could come back into the picture for tomorrow morning. And rain chances and temperatures are going to pick up once again for Thursday, Friday, and beyond. Right now, you're taking a live, very foggy look at Kennewick. This view coming courtesy of our very own Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app, which you can download for free in the App Store or on Google Play. We're seeing some rather thick fog in the Kittitas Valley this morning. It's trying to get into the Yakima Valley. It's into the lower Columbia Basin. We'll see if it ends up developing in the Blue Foothills. It is quite cold out there. All of us down into the 20s. We're seeing some very low 20s in the highest terrain of the Blue Mountains. So your day planner forecast for this Monday: freezing fog, patchy areas of freezing fog for this morning, and then little shower chances as we head into the late morning into the afternoon. So I'll time these out, and also I'll talk more about the foggy situation. So that's going to be coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, learning more about what sparked a fire at a Richland apartment complex over the weekend and how crews were able to clear that building. Coming up, what investigators say was to blame for the blaze. Plus, Richland schools are asking voters to renew a key levy this February. Now this morning, we're going to break down what's at stake for students and staff. And Prosser making a big move, and now we know what that transition will look like, the short closure that begins today and what it means for you. It's all coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good Monday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us. Joining us here for Good Morning Northwest, I'm Jade Elliott. Jessica has the morning off. And we want to start this morning with a fire watch in Richland, where a blaze broke out Friday morning at Water's Edge Apartments. That's right next to the Reach Museum. Now, the flames started in a third floor unit around 11 a.m. Fire crews from Richland, Kennewick, and Pasco all responding. The entire building was evacuated for about an hour while the people who lived there waited outside while crews went in. Maintenance staff said they called 911 after a resident reported a smoke alarm going off inside the apartment where no one was home. Complex entrance off Fowler Street was temporarily blocked. Investigators now say an unattended candle likely caused the fire.
We were just like in our apartment and just heard the police like going down the hall pounding, saying that there was a fire, so we got out.
Yeah, I just had to get out quick.
This is Mazzy and this is Beanie, the first things we grabbed.
Did you expect this on Black Friday right after Thanksgiving?
No, and we were thinking about going shopping earlier. I'm glad that we waited.
Luckily, no injuries reported. Everyone was cleared and able to return back to their building after firefighters aired out the rest of the apartments. 5:03, moving to education news now this morning. As we get closer to the new year, the Richland School District is preparing to run a new 4-year replacement levy. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with the superintendent to learn what the levy would fund and why district leaders say it's critical as they face a growing budget shortfall.
The Richland School District is looking to pass a new 4-year replacement levy through a special election in February. As the district enters the final year of its current one, the levy funds about 150 certificated staff members and 160 paraeducators, making up around 14% of the district's entire budget. If approved, the new levy would bring about $43 million. But on top of that, the district is currently facing a significant budget shortfall. Earlier this year, officials announced the cost-cutting measures, including reducing school nurse positions, consolidating secondary librarians to save about $1.2 million. District leaders say those cuts were necessary to avoid falling into binding conditions.
We're asking voters for the $2.50 per assessed $1,000 on a home. So for an average home in the Richland School District, it would be an additional $300 approximately, based on what we have from the assessors at this point, what the assessed value would be.
Redinger says levy dollars fund a large portion of the district's after-school programs.
Part of what the levy funds is all of our activities, so all of our after-school sports, our drama, our music, paying for the advisors that oversee those programs.
Passing the levy is also critical because without it, Richland would not qualify for state tax equalization funds.
Voters do agree to pass it, then we get an additional $5 million from the state. And that's just to kind of equal out the Bellevues, the Lake Washingtons, with school districts on the east side of the state. And so we rely heavily on that as well.
School levies are an essential part of funding school programs and services. They have also become more of a hot-button issue for potential voters. As recently in the November election, Keona-Benton School District's school levy failed by a margin of around 50 votes.
But we've seen that throughout the entire state. Bonds are having a harder time passing throughout the state. And so again, this is a levy, we need the 50% plus one to continue with the programs that we offer in the Richland School District.
District leaders say this levy is key to stabilizing the future funding and avoiding deeper cuts in 2027's budget. In Richland, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
And now, if the levy passes, the funds would help support the district's 2027 budget and prevent further staff reductions. Taking you to Pasco now, while the government shutdown that went on for several weeks is over, the Salvation Army says they're still feeling the effects of it. Staff say the number of families seeking help has continued to rise even after federal food assistance was restored. They've seen demand double for some items, they say, especially emergency food bags and hygiene kits. The food bank remains their busiest service, with families lining up for groceries, coats, blankets, and other essentials. Workers say they're also getting more calls for rental and utility help, along with holiday programs like Angel Tree and Thanksgiving meals.
A lot of people are waiting, from half an hour to maybe 40 minutes in line waiting to get that food. So we're just asking everyone to please be patient, and eventually we'll get to them.
Now, the Salvation Army says that they're doing everything possible to keep serving families in need as demand continues to grow. 5:07 in local living. Get ready, Prosser. Big changes are on the horizon as City Hall prepares for a major move. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia has the story on how a fire that ignited years ago sparked a rapid search for a new home for both City Hall and the police station.
Mayor Gary Vigar gives an update on the transition of this move. Non-essential items are already being relocated, but a short closure is ahead.
On December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, City Hall will be closed to business, will be open, moving, setting up the systems. A lot of that not just is the physical move, but also the technology, all the IT. So we would like to think it's plug and play, where we can just simply move our network and all our workstations over there, but typically it's a little more complicated.
The journey to a new City Hall was well thought out, not random. From 14 potential sites, the city narrowed its choice to 2, ultimately selecting the Prosser Courthouse to join forces with Benton County.
And that collaboration is what led the city to move into the first floor of the courthouse. So it's kind of historic, because essentially what we are doing is creating a collaborative partnership with Benton County to share both space and resources.
Mayor Vigar highlights the benefits, saving money and making resources more accessible to the community.
It also takes both city government, the municipality, and county government, puts it in a single building in downtown Prosser.
Looking ahead, this is how the City Hall's new home setup will work and how plans progress for the police station's new location. How
this is structured is the City of Prosser will be leasing from Benton County for the use of 1/3 of the courthouse. But we're looking at it as our forever home. And the second part of this big project is the police station and where the police station is going to go.
Negotiations are underway with Benton County to buy a portion of the courthouse campus for the police station as they navigate the necessary steps to make it happen. Reporting from Prosser, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, along with the move comes a fresh new space for city council meetings, but for now, the council will meet in the old location until the new space is ready in January. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up, from Black Friday to a spending surge to a penny shortage now hitting store registers. Coming up in your consumer news, we're going to break down what it all means as Cyber Monday officially kicks off. And giving you a live look outside this morning from right here at the Apple Valley Studios in Kennewick. Seeing some foggy conditions out there as you start your day on this Monday. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth is going to break down your first alert forecast after the break.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
In a town by the lake on a crisp winter night, holiday lights sparkle, a beautiful sight. A cruise to the North Pole, cocoa in hand, a feeling of joy throughout the land. Fireworks bursting, the grand Christmas tree, rooms with treats for both you and me. One December, I just might proclaim, let's move Christmas to Coeur d'Alene.
It's out with Thanksgiving and in with Thanksgetting during the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed, it's the perfect time to design a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or fall into a new mattress. Check out doorbusters while they last, plus 60 months no interest. But hurry, the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Experience the magic at Country Mercantile's Holly Jolly Fest this December at our Richland location. Every Saturday and Sunday, December 6th through 21st, starting at 12 p.m. Bring the whole family for Letters to Santa, live music, cookie decorating, and pictures with Santa. Free hot cocoa and train rides every weekend. Explore our gift shop for unique finds, from artisan chocolates to gourmet goodies, perfect for the season. Make your holidays holly and jolly at Country Mercantile's Fest.
As part of the Subaru Love Promise, McCurley Subaru proudly supports Friends of Disabled Veterans. Together, we're helping grow the ranch and its program so no veteran in our community ever feels alone. McCurley Subaru, proud to serve those who served us.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
Sing, dance, and let your spirit come alive.
With holiday performances by Gwen Stefani, Lady A, Aloe Black, and more.
Nothing beats the magic of Disney for the holidays.
The Wonderful World of Disney Holiday Spectacular, tonight on ABC.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We will have areas of freezing fog for both this morning and tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and talk about both mornings. First of all, for this morning, looks like the thickest stuff is probably going to be in the Kittitas Valley, but all of us are going to have an opportunity to see some freezing fog. I'm thinking most of it's probably going to lift by 9 a.m. Then for tonight, it's first going to come back to the Kittitas Valley, thinking after midnight. And then for tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. is going to be that main time frame. And once again, all of us for lower elevations are going to have that opportunity to see some freezing fog. So take it slow on the roadways, not only because of the reductions in visibility, but also because freezing fog can sometimes put down slick spots of ice on the roadways. Okay, for today, these are the highs. These aren't the lows. We're going to end up in the mid-30s for lower elevations. So a very cold day. And then for tonight, those overnight lows going to be dropping down into the 20s and 30s, 24 for Yakima, 26 degrees in the Tri-Cities. And here's the good news. We will turn warmer for Friday and beyond. High temperature is going to switch from being about 5-ish degrees cooler than normal to about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal. So that means low to mid 50s in the Tri-Cities. And those overnight lows going to be stuck in the mid 20s for the next couple of nights, closer to 30 by Wednesday night, and then much warmer by the time we get to the nights of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's some good news. That's going to coincide with rain chances going up. But first, some small shower chances for today and tomorrow. Time those out with Futurecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Josh. 5:14 now. Looking to consumer news, holiday shopping is off to a roaring start, but retailers say that they're facing several problems, including a lack of pennies and a lack of shoppers because so much shopping is being done online. For the full breakdown, here's ABC's Sophie Flay with more.
If Black Friday was any indication, Cyber Monday today could be a blockbuster for retailers. U.S. consumers spent an estimated $11.8 billion online Friday alone. That's a 9.1% increase from last year. Lines may have been long at stores, but the number of people shopping in person continues to dwindle. Foot traffic dropping nearly 4% from last year. One problem for retailers, a new kind of penny pinching.
Production for a single penny has tripled while the demand has plummeted.
The final penny was minted just 3 weeks ago. And Axios reports the national supply is collapsing far faster than expected. Many stores without exact change are rounding down, eating the cost to avoid disputes with customers. Some businesses are asking customers to bring in pennies in exchange for gift cards, saying the pennies phase out was abrupt and came with no guidance from the government. Now, the focus turns online to Cyber Monday.
There have been some pretty sizable discounts on things like televisions and laptops.
Experts suggest the best deals are likely to be on laptops, beauty products, and clothing.
Also, just kind of everyday staples. If you need a new charger, if you want to upgrade the power delivery system inside of your car to wireless charging, there are a lot of options available for folks.
And there's a new player in the dash for discounts. More than half of shoppers are expected to use artificial intelligence. Retailers from Target and Walmart to Amazon are teaming up with AI chatbots to help shoppers find the perfect gift at the perfect price.
And U.S. shoppers are expected to spend more than $14 billion online today, 6% more than last year. All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, checking back in with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth as we give you that live look outside this morning from our Bimart camera in Yakima. Josh is going to break down what you can expect as we start the week off. We're back right after the break.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team.
At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems.
And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points.
And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Not sure what to wrap this Christmas? Try wrapping a full day of fun. For just $30, give them the thrill of 1 day of unlimited carnival rides and an admission ticket to the 2026 Benton Franklin Fair, August 25th to 29th. Choose a youth package with a cuddly stuffed animal or an adult package tucked in a festive stocking. It's a deal too good to last. Find them now through Christmas Eve at Ranch and Home in Kennewick and Pasco. Supplies are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. The 2026 Benton Franklin Fair. Give them a day they'll never forget.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
From our family to yours, happy holidays.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We'll have these little shower chances in the forecast, at least for lower elevations for today and tomorrow. So first, the culprit for that, it is this low pressure system right here. It's got an occluded front extending out the triple point, and then cold front and a warm front. As this is going to slide down towards the south and towards the east, we will see some impacts from this. So we'll go ahead, we'll time that out with Futurecast radar. We put this into motion, and throughout the course of today, you'll just see these little blips on the radar trying to move through the region. So a mostly dry day for today. It's going to be for tonight, especially in the Blue Mountains closer to and after midnight. That's when rain and snow chance is going to pick up. And so into tomorrow morning, still dealing with some snow for our Blue Mountain passes. It looks like Oregon 204 toll gate's probably going to see the biggest impacts. And then as we head into the afternoon on Tuesday, looking dry even for the mountains. So this is not going to be a very impactful storm system, but you can, of course, track those hour-by-hour rain and snow chances for your exact home address by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app, free in the App Store or on Google Play. Okay, here's some of the rainfall and liquid water totals we're expecting from 4 p.m. this afternoon to 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Around a half an inch for the Blues and not very much at all for the rest of us. Then in terms of snowfall totals, 10 p.m. tonight to 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 4 inches for our Blue Mountain passes, just trace amounts for our Cascade passes. Then the weather's going to turn more active for Thursday, the Thursday-Friday time frame, and beyond that. Here's what those precip chances are going to look like in the Yakima Valley. For now, we're keeping it completely dry for the day on Thursday, but then rain chances going up 20 to 40% chances for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This looks like it's going to be a much wetter storm system, a much wetter stretch for the mountains, that is. So we'll have a lot more to say about that later in the week. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small rain chances today and tomorrow, dry for Wednesday, then small rain chances coming back Thursday and beyond. In Yakima, maybe a flurry or two mixing in today, but accumulation should be minimal. In Ellensburg, a slightly better chance at a light snow shower for Monday, but wetter and warmer later in the week. In Hermiston, many small shower chances over the next 7 days and about 20 degrees warmer from today to Friday. And finally, for Walla Walla, lower elevation rain chances will be the highest in the foothills for today and tomorrow. More active weather is slated for later this week.
Another wet week.
Yeah, it is.
Yikes.
Yeah. But we need the rain.
I know.
Yes.
Snow in the mountains.
Yes, we need that too.
We need that, yeah. Okay. Well, yesterday marked the end of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. There were a total of 13 named storms, 5 hurricanes, and 4 major hurricanes.
This was fairly in line with what federal forecasters predicted. There were a total of 3 Category 5 hurricanes, the second most on record in a single season.
The season also marked the first time in a decade that a hurricane did not make landfall in the U.S., but tropical systems did impact some areas on the mainland. A lot of wild weather.
Yes, but I can't remember the last time that we didn't have a landfalling hurricane in the U.S.
That's true.
We'll take it.
We'll take it, exactly. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up, a magical Broadway hit loses the crown as a fan favorite sequel roars into first place. And Hollywood's holiday box office brings some serious fireworks. The numbers and the surprises all coming up in your entertainment headlines after the break.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Ellensburg is a great place to visit all year long. Let's talk with some local businesses. This is Ellensburg.
I'm Megan West, owner of Claim Clothing in downtown Ellensburg. Claim Clothing is a store located in our downtown core of Ellensburg, Washington. There is something happening all year long in Ellensburg.
Ellensburg is awesome. We have a great community, we've got a university, and you've got a huge community of locals and outdoor enthusiasts.
You've got great restaurants and wine, and yeah, there's a lot to do downtown in Ellensburg.
Match and win on Lucky Number Tuesday this holiday season at Bi-Mart. Match your ending number this Tuesday and you'll win Nature's Truth D3 vitamins. Match your whole number and you'll win a $100 or $250 Bi-Mart gift card. Win and save on Lucky Number Tuesday at Bi-Mart.
Happy holidays from Queensgate Gardens. With family in town, it's time to decorate your tree. Visit Queensgate Gardens today to build your own Christmas ornaments. Tell Santa Claus what's on your list and create holiday memories that will last forever. For this season's holiday cheer, visit Queensgate Gardens.
Unwrap the gift of music at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. Bring home the timeless sound of a Yamaha piano this holiday season, either acoustic or digital pianos. Enjoy 0% financing for 24 months now through January 5th. Available in-store and online. From uprights to grands and the Yamaha Clavinova, all delivering incredible sound with a beautifully natural feel. Make your home sing this Christmas with Yamaha from Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos in Richland.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back, 526. In your entertainment headlines this morning, the holiday box office didn't disappoint, from animated hits to Broadway magic and a few big screen battles in between.
Yeah, several major releases went head to head over the long weekend, and one franchise came out swinging. David Daniel breaks down who came out on top in your box office countdown.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise. That's the spirit.
The Running Man made $5.5 million from Wednesday through Sunday, landing in 5th place.
You're after a creature that can't be killed.
Predator Badlands survived in 4th place with $6.6 million.
You enjoying the show?
Shall we get on with it?
Now You See Me, Now You Don't conjured up $10 million for 3rd place.
You can't resist this.
Who could?
You know who could.
Audiences still can't resist Wicked for Good. The Broadway adaptation lost the top spot, but earned $93 million for a domestic total of $270 million.
All right, Carrots, any idea where you want to start?
Zootopia 2 started out strong. The animated sequel debuted on top with $156 million over the 5-day holiday weekend. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Good stuff. Holidays are always a good time for movies.
Yes, and last week I made the prediction. I was like, oh, Wicked's got the top spot on lock for like at least a month. I forgot Zootopia 2 was coming out,
yeah.
So I'm going to have to re-rack my prediction a little bit.
I know, and I loved the original Zootopia, so I'm excited to see the second one with the kids. Yeah. All right, so much for our head here on Good Morning Northwest. He's learning new skills and brightening the workplace while he's at it. A local program helping young adults find their place in the community, and we have Isaac's story coming up after the break. But first, here's your Tech Bites.
In today's Tech Bites, the Cyber Monday shopping spree is underway. Experts say the best deals will likely be on laptops, beauty products, and clothing. Major retailers like Target, Walmart, and Amazon are teaming up with AI chatbots to help shoppers find the perfect gift and price. A recent experiment found that 97% of people cannot tell the difference between human-created music and AI-generated tunes. About half said they were uncomfortable not being able to distinguish between the two forms. Adding AI could lead to more low-quality music. American Airlines say its planes impacted by an Airbus recall now have the necessary software fixes and can resume flying. Thousands of travelers around the world were stranded during the busy holiday weekend after the glitch was discovered. Now, those are your Tech Bites. I'm Sophie Flay. Have a great day.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
We're in a volcano to test Finish Ultimate against tough burnt-on stains. Finish Ultimate breaks them down, cuts grease, and boosts shine for the ultimate clean, even on the toughest stains.
Imagine a world where no child dies of cancer. That's been the mission of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital since 1962.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Help us today.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good Monday morning. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us here for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott.
And I'm Josh Goldberg.
Jessica has the morning off, so she is missing this foggy and kind of slick morning that we're seeing out there.
I know she's really heartbroken about that.
I'm sure she's just beside herself.
Yes, yes. But it's going to be warming up for later in the week, and I think that's going to coincide with when perhaps
she returns.
Back. Yes, so that's exactly how you would expect it.
Yep, that tracks.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our big weather stories. Small rain chances for today and tomorrow. But I think probably the more noticeable thing for lower elevations is going to be the freezing fog for both this morning and for tomorrow morning as well. Then it looks like rain chances and temperatures pick up for that Thursday, Friday time frame and beyond. Right now, you're taking a live look at nothing in Pasco, and that's kind of the point, as visibility is very bad this morning in the Tri-Cities. You're seeing that bullseye right there in the Tri-Cities, but it also looks like we have some reductions in visibility in the Kittitas Valley and Ellensburg, and we'll see if this tries to develop in the Blue Foothills. And it would be freezing fog out there for this morning, as all the temperatures are below freezing. In fact, all of us down into the 20s, so take it slow, not only because of the reductions in visibility out there, but also because, like Jade was saying, it's a little slick out there on some of the roadways. We're expecting the bulk of the fog to lift by 9 a.m. and then little rain chances for today. It would be a cold rain, perhaps some snow mixing in for the valleys very briefly. We're not expecting much at all in the form of accumulating rain or snow. And then the fog going to come back for tomorrow morning. I'll time that out coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Josh. We begin this half hour with sharing a story with you that's making a big difference. At Toyota of Tri-Cities, there's a young man who's making a big impact, not just on the job, but on everyone around him. And it's all thanks to a program for adult students with developmental disabilities in the Richland School District. Take a look.
Meet one of the standout participants.
It's been great. I love it so much.
From baking cookies to making coffee for customers waiting for their vehicle. Isaac is a jack of many trades with a smile always on his face.
Maybe in the future, I really want to work here again.
The Community-Based Transition Center, or CBTC, helps young adults with disabilities build real-world job skills and find their place in the community.
This year we have 24 students, and the program's been around since January of 2022. And we work with students who are on individualized education programs who are between the ages of 18 and 22. And these are all students that are focusing their time on transition skills, building independent living skills, employability skills, job training type things.
Different businesses participate in the program, and what they do is they have the student, they find out what their strengths are, and they can see if they fit into the dealership as an employee, and then we work together to, pull out their strengths.
Isaac spends his days here at Toyota of Tri-Cities in Kennewick, working.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Learning, and according to staff, brightening just about everyone's day.
Isaac is such a joy. He's like, anytime we ask Isaac to do something or we ask for volunteers for a project or something in the classroom, he's the first to volunteer.
The team says Isaac's work ethic has only gotten stronger, and the impact goes both ways. The partnership with CBTC not only gives students experience, it also helps local businesses build inclusive workplaces.
What we found is that, what the innocence that they bring to the dealership here is something that is very contagious.
Toyota of Tri-Cities calls the program inspiring, and they hope more businesses will get involved.
Would you suggest this program for other businesses?
Yes. This is our first time, but we've had, I think, a total of 6 students from the CBTC, some in the Loyalty Lounge, but also some as a photographer for our used cars, some in our parts, counting parts for us also too.
Are they ready to come out? How long till they come out?
As for Isaac, his team here says he's not just learning a job, he's teaching them about patience, purpose, and community.
One of my last questions, but maybe the most important one, what are your favorite type of cookies?
My favorite type of cookie is I like peanut butter.
Me too. Well, Toyota of Tri-Cities says they are happy to help share Isaac's story and want to continue growing their partnership with CBTC. Straight ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, holiday shopping well underway, and a lot of us are buying online. But before you check out, there are some things to consider if you want the best price and a safe product. We're going to take you through the money-saving tips coming up in your Consumer Report.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Join us for a night of holiday fun and magic on Dancing with the Stars.
With special performances and unforgettable moments.
Happy holidays!
Dancing with the Stars, Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests. I'm able to talk to them, and I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here, spend with us, we're gonna make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is gonna be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors, such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure the guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing, making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
Trouble with your dishwasher? Don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Enjoy big savings on all Bosch appliances, from laundry to refrigerators and more, all in stock and ready to go. Like this Bosch dishwasher. Save up to $300 today. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock, get-it-today inventory, so the only dishes you pull out of the dishwasher are clean and in one piece.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew, Black Friday.
Initiating great time to buy sequence.
Black Friday deals engaged.
Ford SUVs are go.
Bronco family built wild, it's go time.
Built Ford tough trucks are a go.
And go.
What's that one do?
Oh, you'll see.
This is how you do Black Friday.
Now through December 1st, get a low payment lease on Bronco, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, or get a $1,000 Amazon gift card with lease or purchase, only at your local Ford dealer.
Join us for a night of holiday fun and magic on Dancing with the Stars.
With special performances and unforgettable moments.
Happy holidays!
Dancing with the Stars, Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Yes, we have some areas of freezing fog for this morning. Could come back for tomorrow morning as well. So for this morning, looks like most spots will probably see some relief around 9 a.m. Now it can always be a little bit tricky, so we'll see if that actually pans out. But for now, that's what we're going with. And then for tonight, looks like first the fog's going to return to the Kittitas Valley, mainly after midnight. And then for tomorrow morning, all of us, for lower elevation spots at least, going to have that opportunity to see some more fog. That main time frame would be 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So maybe lasting a little bit deeper into the day. Okay, today's forecast highs, yeah, these are the highs. These aren't the lows. We're going to end up in the mid-30s for lower elevations. That's going to be about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. Then overnight lows, most of us falling down into the 20s, could have some low 30s in the Walla Walla Valley and for portions of the Blue Mountains. High temperatures going to hover around 40 in the Yakima Valley through Thursday. We're going to be into the upper 40s to low 50s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just definitely feeling a lot more comfortable out there by then. And then those overnight lows also going to start to feel more comfortable. We'll be down into the low to mid 20s over the next handful of nights, but back up closer to freezing for Thursday night and beyond that. So a little bit of relief in that regard, but that is going to coincide with rain chances going up by then. But first, some small rain chances to deal with even for today and tomorrow. I'll time that out with Futurecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, 5:40, time for some consumer news. Holiday shopping, of course, is in full swing. Did you do any Black Friday shopping?
I did not. Did you?
Just I didn't go anywhere into it. I did it online.
But you still did it.
So that's basically like Cyber Monday, but on Friday.
Yeah.
Are you going to do any shopping today, Cyber Monday?
I'm more intrigued in the Cyber Monday for sure.
The deals seem about the same.
Yeah,
from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, but especially with it being Cyber Monday today, a lot, of course, are turning to online stores because it's quick and convenient.
Yeah, but Consumer Reports says there are a few things to keep in mind to make sure you're getting an actual good deal and a safe product. So this morning we've got what you'll want to watch for when you shop cyber deals. So take a look.
Holiday shopping is underway. Some are picking things out in person and also turning online for convenience.
I like to come to these places like this to see the products, but I also like to buy online.
But it doesn't always go smoothly.
It can be easier, but sometimes you end up sending a lot back.
And it's more than just returns. On sites like Amazon, Walmart, and Temu, you may be buying from third-party sellers rather than the retailer itself. That can make it harder to hold the seller accountable for unsafe or defective products. Consumer Reports investigations have found that products sold by third-party sellers can be fake, dangerous, and fail to meet U.S. safety standards.
If you buy a product at a brick-and-mortar store and it causes harm, the retailer can be held responsible. But when you buy from a third-party seller on an online marketplace, that liability isn't always the same. Some third-party sellers may be unreachable or unaccountable for the harms caused by their products. And in many cases, the online platform can claim it's just the middleman.
Consumer Reports recommend sticking with sellers you trust. If the marketplace itself is listed as the seller, that's generally safer. If you're interested in a product listed by a third party, stick with well-known and reputable brands. Some products need the highest level of scrutiny, things like toys, anything with lithium-ion batteries, or small enough for a child to swallow. Here's something else to consider. Badges like Amazon's Choice or Etsy's Pick might catch your eye, but it's not always clear how those products are selected. Keep in mind that fake and paid-for reviews are common, so focus on detailed reviews, especially if multiple people mention the same issue. And how do you know you're getting the best deal? Start with comparison sites like Google Shopping, PriceGrabber, or Shopzilla, or check deal sites such as Deal News or Got a Deal, where you can even sign up for alerts on products or categories you're watching.
Sometimes just leaving something in your cart can trigger a discount email, and it helps to join store loyalty programs or follow brands on social media because that's where they tend to drop coupons and promotions.
And remember, sponsored listings are paid placements, not necessarily better deals. Bottom line, a little caution online can save you money and help keep your family safe. This is Jaima Crespo.
A Consumer Report says if you're buying a big item, try to see it in person first and always check what that return policy is.
And the bigger the product, the harder it is to send back if it's not what you expected.
Isn't that the truth? All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, your morning sprint. Everything you need to know before you head out the door this morning, and giving you a dark look outside. Is it foggy? Is that why we're not seeing this from the dust levels camera in Pasco?
Yes, the camera is working. The fog's just that thick.
Yikes. Well, Josh is going to break it all down for you, what we can expect with this fog and what else is expected for the rest of the week. We're back after the break.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Toyotathon is on! Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with the Grand Highlander.
Whoa.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Toyotathon is on. And right now, you can lease a tough new 2025 Tacoma for just $259 per month.
Toyotathon is on!
Toyota, let's go places.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Wendy Redmond, Austin Reed, Stacy Lee weather. Apple Valley News Now. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. There will be these little rain chances in the forecast for today and tomorrow, and the culprit is going to be this storm system right here that's up around Anchorage, Alaska, extending down from that an occluded front, a cold front, a warm front. What does all that mean? Well, as this storm system slides down towards the south and east, it's going to clip us and it's going to bring us some small shower chances for lower elevation. So let's go ahead and time this out with Futurecast radar. And for today, just these little blips that are going to be moving all throughout the region. So yes, we could see a little shower here or there for lower elevations, maybe even some snow mixing in for the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, but rainfall and snowfall accumulations for lower elevations are going to be minimal. Now here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. Into the late evening, that's when rain and snow chances start to really pick up for the Blue Mountains. So into tomorrow morning, we'll give you an update on past conditions tomorrow morning, but I'm expecting things to not look too hot for Oregon 204 at Tollgate or for I-84 Cabbage Hill. We'll show you the accumulations in just a second, but into tomorrow afternoon should be much drier out there. And of course, you can track all the precip chances yourself hour by hour by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app free in the App Store or on Google Play. Some of the rainfall and liquid water totals we're expecting from this afternoon to tomorrow afternoon, around a ½ inch for the Blues and not nearly that much for the Cascades or for points in between. And in terms of snowfall totals, 10 p.m. tonight to 4 p.m. tomorrow, just trace amounts for Cascade passes, but 2 to 4 inches for I-84 and for Oregon 204. So travel could be a little bit dicey down that way for tomorrow morning. And then there's another storm system that we're tracking for the Thursday to Friday time frame and beyond that. So here's what the precip chances are going to look like in the Tri-Cities. Just 10 to 30% chances for Thursday through Sunday, but this is still 4 to 7 days out, so that's definitely subject to change. We'll have more to say about those storm systems later in the week. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small rain chances today and tomorrow, dry for Wednesday, and then small rain chances coming back Thursday and beyond. In Yakima, maybe a flurry or two mixing in today, but accumulation should be minimal. In Ellensburg, a slightly better chance at a light snow shower for Monday, wetter and warmer later in the week. And then for Hermiston, many small shower chances over the next 7 days and about 20 degrees warmer from today to Friday. And finally, for Walla Walla, lower elevation rain chances will be the highest in the foothills for today and tomorrow. More active weather slated for later this week.
Now, the morning sprint.
It is 5:49, time for your morning sprint. We start with the top 5 local things that you need to know this morning. Friday's fire at the Water's Edge Apartments in Richland forced an evacuation after flames broke out in a 3rd floor unit around 11 a.m. Crews from 3 cities all responding, and residents were kept out for about an hour while firefighters worked inside. Maintenance called 911 after a resident reported a smoke alarm in the apartment where no one was home. The entrance off Fowler Street was blocked for a little bit. Investigators say it was an unattended candle that was likely the cause of the fire. Luckily, no one was hurt, and firefighters were able to air out the building and let everyone back inside. Well, the Richland School District is asking voters to renew its 4-year replacement levy this February as the current one expires next year. The levy funds about 310 staff members and supports after-school programs like sports, music, and drama. It also makes the district eligible for $5 million in state equalization funds, money they lose if the levy fails. Now, the district is already facing budget challenges after cuts were announced earlier this year. Leaders say passing the levy is critical to avoid deeper reductions in 2027. And Prosser is getting ready for its City Hall move, and non-essential items are already being packed up. Mayor Gary Vagar saying City Hall will be closed today through the 3rd while teams move the equipment and set up the new systems. The city chose the Prosser Courthouse after a months-long site review, calling it a cost-saving partnership with Benton County. The new City Hall will operate on the 1st floor of the courthouse, and the city expects it to be their forever home. Leaders are also working on a potential relocation for the new police station as a part of the same project. And the Pasco Salvation Army says demand hasn't let up since the government shutdown ended. Staff are seeing more families asking for help with requests for food, hygiene kits, and emergency items doubling in some areas. The food bank remains their busiest service with lines for groceries, coats, and blankets. Workers are also getting more calls for rent and utility assistance, as well as holiday programs like the Angel Tree. Salvation Army says they're doing everything they can to keep up as demand continues to grow. And the Community-Based Transition Center, or CBTC, is helping young adults with disabilities build real-world work skills, including at Toyota of Tri-Cities. Isaac, one of this year's participants, spends his day working with staff, helping customers, and learning new responsibilities. Program leaders say CBTC has 24 students this year, all focused on job training, independent living, and community skills. Toyota staff say the partnership benefits everyone, creating more inclusive workplaces and giving students experience they can use long-term. 5:52 in your national headlines this morning. Millions of SNAP food benefit recipients may soon have to meet new work rules to keep their benefits. The Republican-backed Big Beautiful Bill now requires at least 80 hours of activity each month for a much wider group of people. The Congressional Budget Office report says that will mean 2.4 million fewer people getting benefits on average each month. Now, states are reporting confusion, rushed timeline, and technology systems not ready to implement the change. As a result, some residents could lose food aid as soon as January. State officials warn that the full impact will unfold as recipients hit their next recertification deadlines. 5:53 in your business headlines this morning. One area of the economy is looking really good: consumer spending. According to Adobe Analytics, consumers spent $11.8 billion online on Black Friday, and that's a 9.1% increase over last year. Adobe thinks that growth was driven by steeper discounts than forecast. That also means some retailers benefit more than others. For example, Walmart and TJ Maxx are expected to have a better holiday season than Target. The growth is not adjusted for inflation. In more business news, HP Incorporated is scaling back its workforce. The computer and printer maker announced it will cut up to 6,000 jobs by 2026 fiscal year. The news comes shortly after the company released its profit outlook for this year, and that didn't reach its goals. The company says these layoffs and the use of AI tools will help improve HP's bottom line by $1 billion per year over the next few years. HP stock had fallen 25% this year before its earnings outlook was released. 5:54 on your health headlines this morning. The vaccine approval process at the FDA is changing. Just Friday, a senior official at the FDA announced that the COVID-19 vaccine caused the death of at least 10 children. While no details were provided surrounding how the FDA reached that conclusion, they did point to their analysis of 96 deaths, 10 of which were allegedly linked to the COVID-19 vaccination. And as a result, officials now say that vaccines will require more evidence of their safety and value before they can be marketed. However, no details have been provided yet as to how the process would change. All right, time to talk some sports at 5:55. Kraken just couldn't get anything going in their Saturday matchup, falling 4-0 to Edmonton. Seattle had chances, including a lengthy 5-on-3, but the power play came up empty all night, 0 for 6. Edmonton, on the other hand, made the most of their moments, scoring in every period and staying perfect on special teams. Tough one for Seattle, who looked to reset after the shutout loss this Thursday. All right, trending this morning, a new study explains why certain cats may greet male owners louder than their female owners.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
The data was gathered after cat owners were given body cameras to wear at home. Researchers say the cats meowed more frequent when saying hello to their male caregivers.
Animal experts suggest cats are more vocal because men don't always listen. What? Forcing the feline to adjust to their behavior. This sounds silly. The study didn't account for how long a cat had been left alone or whether it was hungry.
Additional research has also shown communication between cats and humans varies across different cultures.
Is that cat pink?
Kind of looks pretty in pink. Yeah, a little pink tummy.
This is a silly thing to study.
It
of
is.
all the things in all the land to
But
study.
I will say, Jessica says that her husband is definitely the favorite of the cats in her house. And, well, I live alone, but my cat always greets me with a lot of gusto. So maybe there's something to it, or maybe that was a dumb study, you know?
Well, maybe you should start listening better.
Maybe I think I should definitely listen a little bit better.
All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up in our 6 o'clock hour, before the winter scale creeps up, we're breaking down the small habits that can make a big difference. Coming up, we'll tell you how you can stay healthy even when those temperatures drop. Plus, Thanksgiving may be in the rear view, but if you've still got some leftover pumpkin pie or any pie, today might be the best day to dig in. We'll tell you why coming up in your 6 o'clock hour. And giving you a live look outside this morning, this one from our Central Washington outdoor camera at the rodeo grounds in Ellensburg. Josh, we're seeing some fog across a lot of the region this morning.
Yeah, it looks like the fog here is more distant, but in the Tri-Cities, we're definitely seeing some big stuff out there. So I'll talk about the fog, quick hitting storm system for today and tomorrow, and the more active weather towards the end of the week. So talking about all that coming up on Good Morning Northwest at 6.